The obvious Warzone meta build is the Kilo, but is there a way that we can make that better? Now, as we're hopping into this class setup, one of the things that I want to point out is that you can change off any scope. This class setup and this build is something that I wanted to do. And let me just move my camera real quick so you can see what this looks like. Something that I wanted to build to kind of shock you, because there's not a lot of builds right now that have this no stock attachment on. But this thing absolutely beams. So we got the Kepler Micro Reflex for a scope, the compensator for recoil, the reinforced barrel because it's a good in-between of the long barrel and the gain twist. We have that G-grip attachment, which honestly I haven't really used this much, but this is kind of the bread and butter to this class setup. It kind of is what makes it as accurate as it is. We have the extended mag 2 for the ammo, the ergonomic foregrip, so as we're able to kind of run around the map, we're going to have a little bit more mobility. Then we're going to be having the no stock attachment and the recoil springs. Now, if you feel very confident in your aiming, you can also put this on overpressured as well. All right, diving into the first game. Let's see how quickly we can get our loadout. All right, so one of my strategies going into this first game is I'm going to be trying to get my loadout as fast as possible just for the demonstration purposes. So I'm going to be trying to go to a POI that is not as contested as all the other POIs are. You know, if we look at all the other spots on Rebirth Island, I mean, there's probably like 5 more spots that people would go to before that they went to this POI. You know, it's so funny. Whenever I was competing, so I play a lot of Call of Duty on a professional level, and whenever I was competing, me and my team would call this spot on the map Armpit. Not this biolab, but this spot that I landed at. I thought that was honestly pretty funny because there's like really no like people that land in that spot for the most part. And so I feel like it makes it an armpit, you know? So we're hopping on in. We got about 2.7K so far. I'm going to be trying to go grab this key card here real quick. Maybe we can get this loadout pretty quick. Do hear this guy on my left. See if I can find him. So I think that he is maybe over there now. I feel like there had to have been a guy closer. Maybe not. So I'm going to kind of just tunnel vision here real quick. Let's try to go and grab this. Oh my gosh. Well, I just heard that thing last second. I'm like, I think that dude's climbing. And so we ended up we're at 3.3K. Let's grab this scanner here. Gold key card, not too bad, not too bad. So now we're going to have to end up gunning this dude off of the armpit to be able to get our loadout. So it doesn't look like I see him here. I do hear him though. What is this class setup? This might be the next new class setup video. What the heck is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Now we're grabbing this loadout and we're honestly off to the races. Oh, don't like that. So we cracked him. I'm honestly going to take some space while I cracked him. And try to throw some impact nades, maybe. See if I can get him off the roof. Oh. I think there's... What the fuck? Is that him? Yeah, that was him. No. Yeah, that was him. Okay, cool. Got him down. All right. So we're going to use this LC-10 as our secondary, as this is an 8 attachment where you have to use gunfighter. But I am pretty excited, honestly. So what I would recommend is that you would just kind of pick up whatever SMG, even if it's like a base SMG, just like that. Don't worry too much about like trying to get another loadout. I would just kind of save your loadout unless you are playing with a team where you can go and just, you know, re-grab the loadout and the loadout won't disappear. But let's kind of demonstrate how beautiful this class setup is. This is such a fun one. And that is our first kill. The thing that I really like is the fast aim down sight speed. Like, this is just an extremely fast sprint to fire speed. Extremely fast aim down sights. It doesn't have the best strafe because of the no stock. But you don't have the best strafe. It kind of makes up for it in the aim down sights and the sprint to fire. So I got this kid. I kind of got to go because of that precision. Just hopefully it doesn't reach and hit me. So what I'm going to be playing for now is to try to get a UAV because I want to get the info of where people are. To watch. This thing can do it all. This thing can do it all. So we get that kill straight off this out of the sky. Let's look down. I think, yeah, that is a dude. Cracked him. We need just a little bit more. And there is our cash. Let's grab this UAV and let's get active. Alright, so we see a bunch of people that are behind us, but I'm going to probably be going for these kids. Oh my gosh, some random PA. Alright, so I'm going to back up here for a second because I think that kid is rotating to the top of this building. Do a little jump spot most people don't know about. Got that kid. There's one kid in the water, one kid on this building. Cracked him. You always want to take space after you crack him. Ended up gunning him down. Getting landed on. Get him with my kilo. This is the... A lot of times, if you ever watch my gameplay, I play a lot of solo versus squads. Especially on my stream. Oh my goodness. So, I figured I'd just hop into solos. It's a pretty fun little mix. I haven't really had a good amount of solos gameplay recently, so I mean, I'm honestly excited. I love these types of games. So we got 11 kills. I do see a dude on top of this building. I don't want to land on the loadout. I want to try to get my timer back first. If I can get into the window, all good. My super soldier who can climb a building with one arm can't get his dang head into the window. I hear a dude landing in on me. So there is that dude above me still. I'm going to go and try to grab this really quick. And then we're going to go on down to the Lodi. So I do hear this kid. So I think I'm going to honestly try to full send here. See if I can grab this without dying. I did hear this guy. I don't know where he's looking at, but... Not going to worry too much about the submachine gun right now. Just going to kind of try to get in the mix. I did hear that kid go top, and I can see him on the mini-map. See if I can get to this kid. I got him. I'm assuming there's another kid. I honestly don't know if he gunned that other guy down. Now we're looking for this next guy. There's a dude on top of the boat with the most wanted. Let's see if he exposes himself. Got that kid out. I think there is a guy above me as well. So let's just kind of take a little bit more height. I do see this kid. Let's see if he exposes himself. I cracked him. Again, take space. So I got him. Somebody ended up actually stealing that kill, but that's okay. I'm not going to mark myself as the most wanted. I'm going to try to go for this kid that's over here. I missed a few bullets, so we're going to just change the angle. And that's why you always want to be changing that angle, because he just ends up... I think somebody just landed there. Am I tripping? No, somebody's literally there. Alright, well, missed the shots on him. We got fire sale. I want to get a self-res here. Unfortunately, I don't really have any cash. I could have grabbed that kid's stuff, but I didn't. So I'm going to try to make my way up. Somebody re-grabbed his stuff. I hear somebody below me or behind me. Absolutely gunned that kid. I'm telling you, this gun just has like little to no recoil, which makes it so fun to use. It's that G-grip. G-grip recoil springs combo. So I do hear one kid above me. Not quite sure exactly where he is. Maybe on the roof? No. I think he's a floor below. I always shoot that door open because I feel like somebody's always sitting in a corner there. So I got him. The little drop shot. I'm going to try to go and predict the next kid. I feel like somebody's going to be pretty close. We have enough money for 2 UAVs since the fire sale has ended. Just about 2 UAVs. I'm just gonna kind of, you know what? I am gonna pop this. I was gonna kind of hold for a second, but oh my gosh, like, come on, guys, isn't this insane? Literally, this gun just shoots so well. So I do see this dude below. All right, so we blow up that vehicle. So we got that guy. All right. So pre-fire. We got him. Joe Pasta. Joe Pasta. So we got 19 kills right now. I'm going to try to start playing for the win here. Getting a few more plates. There is a dude above. I'm going to chuck a smoke up. That's one. I don't know where this other kid just landed in. Somebody's sniping. Alright, so I do hear another guy. I gotta make sure, see if I can get another plate. Try to get out. I don't really want to be on the same level as that dude. Alright, so typically you'd want to take roof here to win this game, but I want to see if I can get a UAV before I go and take height. So let's see. Alright, I'm gonna pop this UAV and then grab the next. So, honestly, taking roof here is really good. There's also the option of kind of just playing here in the school. I think I'm just gonna play this kid in school. Ooh. So we got him. There is another kid in school. So we see him here on the red dot.
Nice hacks, yep, nice hacks there, buddy.
I slap your butt. Said nice hacks. So we do know that there's still one person that is over here based off of the previous information that we had on the minimap. He could be gone. No, he is still, but he's not really in a good spot for us to shoot him. So I'm going to kind of just play here. I don't want this guy up top on this roof to kill me. So I'm going to be trying to play for this guy first, because that's really my only threat. The moment that this guy starts to get on the roof. Wait, is he on my floor? No, he's not. Okay. The moment this kid gets on the roof and challenges the gunfight, and I can kill him, I will be in a really good spot to win this game. His name is I Slappy Your Butt. I Slappy Your Butt. Alright, so what are we looking for? Kind of just waiting a second. I don't want to take too many risks, because it is pretty campy. It's okay. A little COD timing right there. And we're gonna show off this kilo here real quick. So let's see where this zone pulls, because theoretically we should be in the best spot right now. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for these guys to like start shooting each other. Actually, you might not. Now that we have a cluster strike. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cluster this roof and make a gas play. So I'm gonna try to move up here first with the gas mask and then get in this building. And now I should be able to hold this kid out who was in here before. Somewhere. Maybe. Alright. A little weird that he just came around the corner like that, but all good. So I'm gonna take height. He actually is gonna get res. Oh no, I got him. Alright, so we have a PA. There is a kid below me. This kid was a little weird. He just kind of came around the corner pre-firing me, so let's see what we can do versus this guy. I'm gonna just keep playing height off of him. I do have a precision airstrike, which is honestly quite nice. Oh. And there he is. And that's the game. Nice little 24 bomb showing you guys that this kilo is honestly pretty fun. I hope you guys do enjoy this class setup. And if you do, make sure you guys subscribe.